Hello and welcome back to another episode of Taiji, where, yeah, we can't do anything here. Even though that's also the way the stairs are arranged, like everything feels like it's like a puzzle, but like we can't, like, I don't know how environmental puzzles would work in this. But somehow, they must. Kinda looks like a face too. What was up here? Oh yeah, we know we did all of these. We never got that teleport. Where was that teleport? Is it over here? Or one... No, it's right here. How do I get over there? Can I walk back here? I can. Okay. That's kind of mean. Till we get this chunk now. There's just one in the middle, maybe? Or two? Who knows? Missing now. Okay. And we do want to go there, I think. Yes. Because now we have a clue what this art is about. I just can't really see. Maybe it wants this. Because you want this blue, right? Because this is blue. But none of the other ones are actually blue. Oh, this is blue because it's solved already? Why are these different? I'm not sure. Can I get this to turn blue? Well, I can't tell if it's blue now. This is blue now. But now it's not. Right, it's just wants one, I see. This also just wants one, it has one. This feels very strange. So I can... No, wait, this one's... whatever. So wait, this is correct now, we can go over here. Come on, this is a puzzle. I know it is. You can't hide that from me. Wait, so you all want... I forgot what the rule is. You want the same as this around you? 4 times? That doesn't work here. I don't know what you want here. That does not work. I forgot what the ruler thing was. It's still blue. Wait, now this is no longer blue. So the blue travels? Is that what it does? This is the start point. Okay, I see. So now this is connected and turns this blue. Okay, I understand. I think. No, but this turns off. What? What are you doing to me? This is strange. I don't... Okay, we'll revisit it again. It's fine. Okay, so these are not on, I guess. And these are also ones I need to stand on, I think? I don't know. This is all very confusing. So you were only solved when this was like here? Before? No. You want to go... But this is on now. But you want this? No. Maybe. The thing is, it's always the same bridge. Like we move it, we take it. It's very strange. Because it's not like one from here and one from here. But this turns this blue, but then I can't go anywhere from here. I don't know. How is this not right? This is not the two you want here. This makes no sense, game. Does this change? It does change. So if we get 2, then we have 2. This is very confusing setup-wise. If you ask me. Because like I can do this and I have 2 over here. And this is solved incorrect now. This is very strange. I don't understand this. To be honest, it's very weird. It feels like I need to make more bridges appear somehow, but I don't know how that would go. So it looks like we have this like top left and middle right, and then bottom. What? Yeah, and then bottom middle. And I guess you have the last one too. These are all on now here. It's so hard to check things though, because I can't like go back once I move this. And I can only... Like I can't really go up and look now if this is solved. No, I can. Wait, it gives me 1, 2, 3 here now. This is still only 1. If I take this here, then this is off. But this goes on. And this goes off with 2, but why? It's hard to say. Why is this so confusing? I don't know, but it is. It is. It definitely is. Can I get this all the way? Now you have 2, and I can make these 2 go here. And you have 2, so I can do this. And you have 3 now. No, you still have 2, right? So you have 2, 2, 2, 2. This is the best we can do, I think. Like, I can't make more happen, can I? I don't know, this is confusing me. It's very weird. That's all I know for certain. Now this has 3. And we could give it 4. We could move this one over here too, and this would have 4, but like that doesn't do anything, right? This is on with 1, this is on with 1, this is on with none, this is on with none. I don't know if this is on at all. It is, apparently, with 1. But like I can't have you here and then be fine, because I can't move away from this, right? I also don't know if it's about count or it's about the direction of it. Maybe it's like this is 1, this is 1. That's fine. They're both on. But then I would need to move this to go away from here. And then I guess I could move you here. I should turn this on. So this should be on, these are on, this is on, this is on, this is on. These two are off somehow. No, it's, yeah, 3, this is ours. Why is this one off? I don't know. This one doesn't like 2. I would have to move this like here. But you can't, you have to be here, I think. And then you have to be here. Now everything is right except for the middle. And now I have no idea what is right and what is wrong. Because I can't see them. It's so annoying. It's such an annoying setup. You know? This is wrong still, right? Yes. But you need 1. So I can't just move this away. I need like both of these to be disattached. Wait, can I just move you here and put you here? And then put you here? And then put you here? Now you are off. Who can have an extra one? Because that didn't do it, right? I can't see though. Because I can't go back up. It's very annoying, as I already mentioned. Because I can't see the door up there and I can't get to it. I mean, you're definitely off now, so that's definitely wrong. But I can't, if I do this, then you are wrong. But you're right. And if I do this, then you're right. You're still wrong. And if I move this away from here, then everything is right, but I can't leave. Which is a bit of an issue, maybe. But like maybe, okay, so this is what we need. So how do we rearrange this? If these both need to be off, we'll have 0 on them. Then this needs to be here, because it can't go here or here. And then you can go nowhere. But then I'm stuck on you. Oh wait, can I give you 2 and then do this? It's still gonna be wrong though. That solves it again, but I'm not able to leave still. So I need a different way to connect these all, right? But I don't know how. I don't know how. It doesn't seem possible. Because, like, one shuts you off, right? You're wrong with one. You have to have 0, right? Yes. So if I put this down here. But you need 1. You could go sideways and then I could leave over there, but I can't come back from there either, right? Or can I? Because there's no way out, I think. Or did I miss it? There's a door here. Okay, we can leave here if we solve these. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. But like, this doesn't make sense. You can't just do this. Okay, you can, okay. Because this different ones. Okay, yeah, no, I see. Right, so this means all of them need to be inverted from this. And this is 3 of them are inverted, 1 of them is the same. Which I assume, like, it doesn't let me do, like, it's just not gonna be like, oh, it's fine, this one isn't there, but like, it's gonna fulfill the condition, right? So if you're on, then one of them needs to be on and one off. One is on, one is off. One is on, one is off. So these are off. But then who's wrong here? You need just one on, right? It's not this again though. This is very confusing like this. I don't know why, but it is. I start in the middle here, okay? You are off, and 3 of them should be inverted, and 1 the same. And it's only for a chastened one, so like 1, 2, 3, and you're the same. And then for you, you're on, 3 need to be inverted, 1, 2, 3, but 1 needs to be the same. The source for you, okay. And you are off, which means the source for you. You there we go. And now 2 and 2. This should be easy now, but it's not. So you want 2 to be inverted and 2 to be the same. And yellow takes precedence, maybe? That's confusing, though. Because, like, you're fine. But you only, like, you can fulfill both conditions. That's so weird, right? Because you only have 2 neighbors. And they're both off in this, yeah, off in this case, which is the same as you are, which is the yellow thing. And you need 1 on somewhere. Right, and you need 1 on somewhere. Okay. Very confusing still, but that's okay. We made it out of here. How do I get back down, though? I'm not sure. No, from here it's fine. And now this door is open. Oh, there's no way down here. This door is very open, okay. And there's a puzzle here. Okay, we're doing shape puzzles now, but they're different. You want to be the same as this? So you need to be 1s, I believe. Because you're inverted and you can't be rotated, right? So this needs to be off. Can I do... No, I can't do this because then this is a very long shape. Which is definitely not right. There we go. It's not that bad. Oh man. The condition, this is so hard to remember what it means. Yellow means same as this tile. So 2 on, 2 off. I mean, in this case it doesn't matter because it's 2 and 2, so it's going to be 2 on, 2 off no matter what state this is in, right? But you want everything to be different than you. So we need 2 on here for this to be okay. Yes. Or we turn you on and then these are off and then these could all be on? No, but then you would need to be on, which is not allowed for you. So these are both on or both off? If these are both on, we turn this on, then we need another 2 attached to this, and then 2's here and 2's here. Oh, you're a 3 shape like this, right? And you're also a 3 shape because you're attached to this. But yeah, it needs to be these 2 on, for sure, for sure. I can't do corners, can I? Oh, so you're not a corner anymore, wait. Now you're a corner. You're a corner. Okay, corner, 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 corner. 2 inverted. 2 inverted, 2 the same. Right. Okay. So you want 3 to be the same. And this takes precedent. Like we can't do, like you can't say the imaginary one is the one that's off here. You need the 3 off. The 3 that are the same. If you turn this on, we need 3 on like this. Yes. But if you leave this off, that makes the shape weird. Because then the best you can do is like this. Or this maybe. But then we can't have that be... It's weird. I don't want that, it's too weird. If I turn this on, then this can be on, and this can be on, and this no, then they all have to be on, which is also weird. Because then this is like one big on shape again. And then, I mean, this... Yeah, it's not even... It would have to be this, maybe? No, even then it's not symmetrical. What? So if you're on, we need 3 on to solve here. And then you're on, and you're a weird 3 shape. And then you're a weird 3 shape. And you're a weird 3 shape. And you're a weird 3 shape. Nope. Wait, how do you need to be? You need to be here, and you need to be here, and you need to be here. Well, that doesn't work for you. It's not a 3, it's a 4, but whatever. This is not good for me. Because like this, it can be... I can't, you know, and it can't even be, this is the down one, it has to be like here. And this is fine here. There's not enough space for another one. Because this would have to be either like this, and then this can't solve, or it has to be like this, and then there's no space for you anymore, I think. No, like this. I see. I see. Alright. Well, you're on. Forced on. So you have to be on or off. It doesn't really help. Same shape though. And if you're off, then all of these need to be on. And if you're off, we need 1 to be inverse. Why is this not okay for you? I don't get that. It feels like you should solve here. You need 1 to be... No, you need 1 to be the same. It's like this. Yeah, okay. You need all of them to be different. So this would solve for you and for you. And then you need 1 to be the same. But you have 3 right now, and we can't really attach anything because this makes the shape weird. I guess we can do this. No, you need the same, sorry. If I do this, then you're not solving anymore. If I do this, then this doesn't solve any longer. If I do this, then you need 3 to be on. And we can solve the shape. No, we can't because this would attach. Shape is too big like this. Also like this. I hate this. Alright, so if you need 1 to be the same as you. So we could do this, and that would solve for you. And then you would need 3 to be the same as you. You already have 2, and this one has to stay off to solve there. So this is these 2. You need everything in order, so this is this. You need 2 and 2. We can very easily do that here. No, actually we can't, because then that ruins this, and then this ruins... You need 1 to be the same. We have 2 right now. And if I invert this, you would need 3 to be the same. And that can't be the case. So if you have you off, You need one to be the same as you. Now I need one to be different. God. This is annoying to set up because like the sequence, I don't know where to start the sequence from. It's hard to like find the right approach where it's just like, you know, the one solves the other one, right? It's not even like I'm just disregarding the shape for now. You need one to be the same as you, which is off, but you have 3 off. And if I can't turn these 2 on because then you are wrong. And if I invert it, then I need one of them to be on, which is this, but then you have too many on, and now you don't have enough on. You need what, 3? To be off. Right? And you need 2 on, 2 off. You have or, I guess not good, no. And you need 3. This would be 3, but you need 1. And if I invert this, you need 3 to be on, and you could be on. But then you can't be on, and you can't be on, because this has to be different. And you now need 1 to be the same as you. But if I turn you off, this is going to be wrong. But I can you on, and you off, and you off, and now everything is fine except for this shape is impossible to build, I think. Yeah, this shape is definitely impossible to build, right? Because we need to go up 3, over 1, and then in 1 like that, maybe? Wait, can we still do that negative space? One, 2, 3, and in 1, and then out 2 and up 1. Oh, but then you're wrong. So close, yet so far away again. Because this is the same shape, right? 2, 2, 2, 2, and then this corner up, yeah. But like this can't be on. And if it's off, then it's not the same shape. And if it's on, this is wrong. And if we invert this, then all of them need to be on, and then we can't have the shape anymore. So we need a different solution on this side. Which is very annoying, honestly. So we do this and this. Who's wrong still? You need 2, you need 3, you need 1 to be the same as you. And now you need 3 to be the same as you. You have 2, but we can't do the third. So if we invert, we can't solve anymore, right? And you need 1 to be the same, but you have 2 here, and we can't turn this on. If I turn you on, then you have 3, which is too many. Ah, this is annoying. Oh, this is annoying. It's just very hard to think through the rules every time. I don't know. So you want 3 to be the same as you. 1, 2, 3 right now, right? You want everything to be different. So you can't turn any of these on. And I think that's better because then we don't have, if you have these on, we're so close to this, we can't do any shapes, I think. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, shapes are gonna be weird anyway, because we can't shape like this. Because this is on, this needs off. Yeah. So we can only build left and up anyway. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. So you want 3, yeah. You want 3, you have 3. Now you want 1, and you have 3. So we need to turn 2 of them on. If I turn this on, and this on, then you solve. You need 2. And these 2 need to be inverted. So if you're this and you're this. And then you need 1, which you can't have. Because for this to be 1, we need to do 2, and then everything else breaks. Unless we do this again. And then you have 3 like this, and this is wrong. You need 1 to be different as is here. And this solves, but it doesn't. Because we can't build the shape. I'm pretty sure. Because we're touching this. Oh, it would be fine. Maybe. No, it's not. Wait. What's the shape now? It's up and then 1, 2, 3 and up. But yeah, we need to do this. And we can't. Like, we can't contain this shape. Because this goes on and this is here. Here. Whatever, I can't. Like, it's up 3 in 1, that's this. And then this is this hook. But this would need to be to close it off, and we can't do that. But if I don't do this, then the shape continues here, which I can't have. And this needs to be like this, and then we can't, like this connects now, and then the shapes are weird. And if we invert this, then nothing works anymore. But then we can build shapes here, you know, kinda. At least. Not really, because then we can't do this, and then nothing works here again. Why is it so hard? All of a sudden, it seems impossible. You just need the right shapes, and I don't know which ones are. Like, I don't know where to start. That's what makes this one challenging, is that I don't know where to start this. Because all of these, like, if this is this, then that has to be different, right? Like, everything impacts, like, each single tile impacts the other tiles around it, and then impacts the next tile. Like, it's this like domino effect thing. Well, this whole side is just like, if this is this, then you know this is that, but if it's not, then it's the other one. And then we need the shape, and also there's this, which is annoying. And this is forced on, so we have very little flexibility here. I mean, there are two things. Like this is these are either like this, or they're like this. Those are truths that we have. Maybe we should work off of that. But like, we don't know which one is which. Like, it could be on, it could be off, or on, off, or off, off. For the two of them. I have no idea which it is, you know? And these shapes are all way too complicated, like we can't build them. Which really makes me think it has to be like this. But I don't think it can be like this, because you are like unsolvable like that, right? Oh no, you are. Maybe? I don't know. You need 1 to be the same as you, and you have 3. But I can't turn you on. I can do this, but it's still 2, and then I can't do this or this. Like, this would be so clean, but we can't, like, this would be the shape, this would be this, everything is sort of just not this. Because I can't, if I turn this on, then this is wrong. Which means this needs to turn off, which means that this can't solve anymore, because then this needs to be on, and then this ruins the shape again. And like, I don't know, this would need to be this, and this would need to be this for this to solve, and then you need 1 to be the same, so this needs to be off, and then you need 1 to be the same, and this is this, and you need 2 and 2, but you have 3 and 1 now. I don't even know. And you would need to be, everything, like everything falls apart here then. This can't be it. I feel like this has to be off. And only one of them has to be on. And that's this one. And we can't turn anything all around it. This sucks. And you can either be on... No, you can't be, you need to be off. You need to be off. And then 2 of them need to be on. It can't be this. It can be this. And if it's this, then you need 1 to be the same, which is 1 needs to be on. Which solves you here. But I can't solve you then, right? Because you need to be off, and then you need 1 to be the same as you, but you have 3 currently, and I can't turn both on, because this can't be on. If I turn you on, then 1 needs to be... No, yeah, that can't work, because then this is wrong. I wish we could worry about the shape, but we can't even get to that point right now. If it's like this, you need 2 on. If this is on, then you need 1 to be different. Then we can do this, and everything is solved except for the shape again. But the shape is horrible once more. Because it's like up, up, but we can't connect it. It would have to be inverted, which means we have to add this, because we can't add this. Because if we added this, then we would need to add this, and then we would need to do this, which we can't, because then this is not right anymore. This is infuriating. Whatever. So it's like, yeah, up 3 and then in 1 and over here. These are the ones. So this would have to be on. And then we need to contain this. For these to be like off. And for this to be this shape. But then once we add this one, it's always this one, and then it doesn't work anymore. Then this will need to be off for this shape to be the same. And then we have to turn on this, which we can't. Now with the shape, we can't, this doesn't solve. Actually, we don't have the shape either, because, yeah, we attached here, right? Or something, I don't know. No, this needs to be, yeah, this is right, like this. But then this is wrong, obviously. Because we can't have that third one, but we need it to invert. Unless we can have this on somehow. Then we can have this off, maybe. Because then we don't need this. Because there's only 1, 2, and then this can just be on. And the shape is the same. It's this shape now. But I can't solve like this, obviously, because this is wrong. 1 needs to be the same, so 1 needs to be off. If I turn this off, no, yeah, I can't. Yeah, we've logic this through, right? If I turn this off, then you're not solving anymore. We can't turn this on, so we'd have to turn this on. We turn this on, we need one of them to be on, so we need this to be off or this to be off. We just turn this on. We can turn it off again because then, you know, this breaks again. And if I turn this off, this breaks. And this is almost it. It's just like we can't have this off because then this has to be on. And then this connects and everything breaks. Or this connects, I mean. Because then this tile connects here. Bad. There we go. Now I see it. Took too long, because then we just connect it down too. Just go down as well, and then we can have this be the same again, because this doesn't have to be the border. Man, these are hard to see. We can choose which one we want to do first. I don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. These ours are just for fun, right? So I mean, you're forced off, so all of these need to be on. Your neighbors are forced on, so you can't be on, so these need to be on for sure. I mean, there's like something, right? There's like a start. This is like a progression that I think needs to happen, so that's good. You need 1 to be the same as you, and you need. Since you are on, these all need to be on. Yeah, this is another logical step here. You need 1 to be the same as you. If we do it here, then we have like a weird 3 shape, but maybe that's okay. I don't know. You need 1 to be the same as you, so we could just turn on 2. You need 1 to be the same as you. No, you need 3 to be the same as you. Which makes this shape extra weird. I don't like it. But it needs to be, because this is... Wait, is this still a forced move? This is forced off. These need to be on. Since these are on, these need to be on, because we can't otherwise have this. Since you are on, you need to be on. That means that you can't be off, because you already have 2 neighbors on. You need 3 to be the same, so you need to be on, you have to have this on. If I go here, you need 1 to be the same as you. You already have 3. You can't be that. Obviously, we can't go down or up, so we'd have to go here. This shape just becomes horrible, though. I guess we have to make this weird hammer shape in all directions, but this is going to connect to stuff. Which is no good. I don't like this, because then you need to be here as well. But you have this attached too, so you need this everywhere? Everywhere? Okay, now the rotation shapes are the same. I mean, that's a start, I guess. You need 1 to be the same as you. You need 2 to be the same as you. You need one? Just don't attach anything is my goal. We need to attach here though, I think. Which is gonna be a mess. You need 2, but we have to attach for that. Which I'm not a fan of. Because then you would need to be here. Wait, why is this not the same as this shape? Don't know. Feels like it should be. Okay, now the rotations are fine again. Does it need to be symmetrical maybe? I don't know. Feels like that's plausible, but I don't know how to get there right now. You need 2 to be the same as you. We can do this, and then you're fine. You need 1 to be the same as you. So you're fine here. You need, well, no, we need this. Right, because this is a forced move. So we need like this everywhere too. Right. You need 1 to be the same as you. If we turn you on, then you attach to everything. Who's wrong? You're wrong because you don't have... Wait, this and this? No. This is wrong. Is it the only one that's wrong? Come on. You need 1 to be the same as you. So we need 1 off here, but we can't turn anything off because then the symmetry is gone. Can it just be like symmetric or somehow weirdly? It would be much nicer if it were, but I don't know if that's gonna solve. This looks so nice. It's a much nicer shape like this, no? You need 1 to be the same as you. But they're already on a 2 and 2, which is weird. And you need 1 and you have everything different. Which is maybe better, but not really. Okay. We can't take this away or this away. Doesn't have to be this for you. And that's all of these, right? Man, my stomach. And you need 2 and 2. But if I do this, then the symmetry is gone again. Like this, the symmetry is back. But you're wrong, you need 1. Can I just add this everywhere? Yes. Man, that is a mess. That is a mess. You're forced on, which means that you have to be like this. Correct? Correct. And then these need to be here. Oh no, you need to be different. You need to be all the same, I guess. Right? And you need to have... Well, we don't know. That's as far as we can get here with forced moves, I think. Well, I mean, that is a shape that's kind of forced, so we'd have to have this, but we can't do this. Because then the shape gets weird and we can't build this anymore, so it has to be inverted, so it has to be like this. So this. This. Okay. If you're on, that messes everything up, so you have to be off. You're just a 1 for now. I can't make you any shapes at all because this connects here. This is bad, yes. You need to be a 1, I think. And then you can be a rotated like 3-piece like that, maybe? But you're also attached to this, weirdly. And this has, well, if this all would be on and it would connect everything, which is a mess. We don't like that. We can turn these on, theoretically. But then you need to be like this. Wait, what? Oh, we can't be the same shape. We cannot be the same shape. That's a bummer. No, but we can add below. We can add up top here? No, not really. Wait, no, can we? So 3 and then another 3? Wait, this is this? There we go. Yes. 3 and then another 3. We just need to invert this again to have this and this be the same. And also to sort for here. Very good. Alright. I think we're gonna leave it here. How do I get out of here? Where's the door? There. It's invisible. Okay. This was only just like side puzzles again, but I still think that there's gonna be some payoff, because man, would it suck if there was no payoff for these. Obviously we need to go here and solve these somehow. I haven't even really engaged with them yet. Maybe we just need to move, I don't know, this looks like a cable that connects somehow, but I don't know how. Maybe we need a better solution for this still. This is a mess though, and I don't like it. Anyway, yeah, we'll deal with that next time, probably. I still have so many like things I don't understand. It's crazy. This looks like a puzzle too. Have you even been? No, we haven't been in the middle here, right? We know, yeah, we started there, but we never went up actually. 001 0011 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That makes sense. These are not puzzles though, these are just interesting. I mean, this is just like very simple. It's like, it's just basically like 3 is uneven, 1 is uneven, basically. Or you could do like binary adding or whatever, but you know. Okay. I don't know what these are for though. Maybe this is like a code for something. I've never been up here. I like the trees. I like the snow. I like the waterfall. I like this area. Oh, this is the top of this stuff. Wait, no, we have been up here then, no? How did I never see those binary puzzles then? I don't know. We've not done this though. Alright, that gives us most of this. Okay, there's one more section in between. Very good. And this is just... I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Just logic gates. This is too easy. How are they getting more complicated? I don't know. Because I mean, these are like offset now. Does that mean they're offset? Who knows? 'Cause like, maybe not. Okay, now this is weird. But it's also not that weird. It's 1, then 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1. Well, yeah, it's not. We were now in. We'll do this next time. I don't know how we got here, but we got here. We'll do this next time because they seem easy. Before we open this door, which also has like a oh, that's interesting. What is this? Because this is not 0. This is 0. 0 1 0 1. But what are these? Who knows? Who knows? Also, do the graves mean anything? Maybe. Does this mean? I don't know. We'll find out. I guess it's just the same hint again. Whatever. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.